Oh, look, Hatem. Another Dragon Rider. Not one of ours, though.
My name is Decor from Fort.
And what brings you to Ista, Fort? Worried we're not doing our duty?
Nothing of the sort. I'm here on Fort business, and I'll thank you to be more courteous to one of your own kind.
Watch out, Decor. This one is hostile. His green is ready to mate. That can make a rider volatile.
What are you doing out of the Weyr when your beast is ready to breed?
She came here to cool off, and we came here to gamble.
Does your Weyr leader know you are here?
No, and I intend to keep it that way. Now leave us alone, and leave Ista if you know what's good for you. We can handle things here.
If you can't even handle your own dragon, then why should I believe you can handle your hold? I think I'll stay a while. I could use some sun.
I know what all the locals are saying about us. That we live off their tithes and do nothing in return. How can they say that after 50 years of thread nearly scored them into dust? None of them would be here if it wasn't for us.
You will have to maintain their trust. There are ballads about the commoners turning against the riders once the memory of thread fades. You have to be careful.
Aye. The whole Weyr and Hall relationship is a fragile one at best. None of us are used to life without thread fighting.
Hello there.
They're fine-looking herd beasts you have there.
You'll find none finer.
Tell me, have you noticed any illness in your beasts recently?
Can't say as I have. All as fit as a fiddle. Can't say the same for others coming through here, though.
Oh?
Dirty deals done by sly profiteers. Lots of talk of infection and sick beasts. I have to keep a constant eye on mine.
Really? Are your cattle bred here on Ista?
By me and my father before and his father before him.
Thanks for your help.
Afraid I can't help you any further.
Oh, good sir, do you have news of my sister?
I'm afraid I don't have any news. You must have mistaken me for someone else.
It's just that you're a dragon rider and all. I thought you may have come to deliver bad news.
Where is your sister, then?
That's just it. I don't know.
Mummy and Daddy went away.
The child is terribly upset. Keril, my sister, and her husband Helion vanished from their beds a few weeks ago. There have been some strange faces around here of late, and I fear they have fallen victim to foul play.
And they left the child behind?
And they would never do such a thing. They love Laria very much.
If I hear of anything that may be of use to you, I'll let you know.
My duty to you. my husband, have you? I'm so terribly worried.
I'm not sure. Can you tell me any more about him?
His name is Joseph. He's such a dear man, about your height, with dark brown hair and a kind face. He went out of the hold to investigate some noises and shouting he heard coming up from over the mountain. He hasn't come back yet, and no sign of a body. I'm afraid he might have been swept out to sea.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, my, you gave me a start. Hang on. You're not from Mr. Weyr. Ah, well, welcome anyway to the gambling den of Pern.
Can't go in there, I'm afraid.
And why is that?
The people inside don't like Dragonriders. The ones from Mr. Weyr only come here to gamble and drink. They're not welcome here.
But I'm from Fort.
Doesn't matter to them. If they see the uniform, there'll be trouble.
Greetings.
Are you in trouble, friend? You look concerned.
I don't see what business it is of yours, Dragon Rider, but I'm looking for my no-good brothers.
Why have they gone missing?
Aye, about 2 days ago. Heard rumors that there was work on some strange foreign ship and went to find out more. Layabouts never came back, not even for their stuff. Now I'm left to provide for the women and children of all our families combined.
A burden indeed.
That it is, Dragon Rider, that it is.
Wary teeth. This is the third time my door has wedged itself shut. My neighbors are having problems too. We're going to have to speak to the master carpenter. This just won't do. Can you open it for me?
I'll try, but I may not be strong enough.
I fear you are not yet strong enough, Dragon Rider.
Decor, don't hurt yourself. Come back when you are stronger.
Stranger.
Greetings.
I have heard that you, Decor, are a man of some intelligence. Is that so?
Well,
Good! See if you can solve my riddle. I will help you help yourself to anything in my home if you can guess the right answer. Here goes. Dragon Rider ride. Dragon Rider soar. What makes the path to faraway shores? It is heralded by a dragon's roar. What can you never see but is always there? What is nothing but chills the air? Quite so. Quite so. Well done, Dragon Rider. You may take anything from my home as a reward.
I was wondering.
Well, go and wander somewhere else.
By the first egg, what's wrong with this girl?
Oh, Dragon Rider, I wish I knew. Can you help her?
She looks very ill. I wish I could offer some advice, but I am no healer.
We should go to Healer Hall, Decor. This girl needs urgent help.
Oh, Rome, Rome, my poor, poor daughter.
Oh, I'm so worried about my husband. He went to Fort Hold for the gather and has not come back.
Was he named Saral by chance?
Why, yes. Do you have news of him?
If you are Maria, then I have been asked to give you this.
Then it is as I feared. I gave this pearl to him on the day we were wed.
I'm sorry. The end was very quick for him.
How did he?
He died from the disease that has affected that area of Pern. 'Tis an ignoble death for such a strong-hearted man.
Oh, my Cyril.
At this moment, I am seeking the hands behind the plague, and I will not rest till I find out who is behind it.
Do not mourn, Maria.
What? A voice in my head. Am I so wrought with grief that my mind plays tricks?
That was Zenth. He is my dragon. It is not very often he speaks to those outside my kind.
Maria. You were in his thoughts at the end, and they were fond thoughts. He took them wherever he lies now, so do not mourn.
That is indeed a comfort. Thank you. But if you'll excuse me, I'd like to be alone for a while. Good luck on your journeys.
Many thanks, Maria. I know this may not be appropriate, but if you can hear dragons, you could be a candidate for a werewoman. Would you consider a journey to Fort Weyr? Our gold is dying. You would be doing us a great service.
I will think upon it, Dragon Rider.
Welcome to the Rising Star. Come on in.
Just a moment. Your face looks familiar.
I can assure you that we have not met before.
Okay, you can go in. But any trouble, and I'll know who to look for.
Your trust in me is very reassuring.
What will it be?
Information.
Or buy a drink and the gossip comes free?
A drink sounds good.
There you go. What you want to know?
What do you know of the herd shipments here?
Not a great deal. They all come in at the beach like everything else. Usually first thing each day.
Have you noticed anything unusual lately?
Well, I suppose the odd stranger or two more than usual. And the odd dragon rider. Nothing out of the ordinary, though.
Thanks.
Ain't seen your face around here before.
I'm just visiting for a while.
I don't like strangers. They bring trouble with them.
I can assure you I'm not looking for trouble.
Good. Because if you were, Gamut and Sam would have you out of here in a flash.
I'd swear Gamut waters this rubbish down.
Then why drink it?
Because it does the job. May taste like runner beast dung, but it's the only stuff around.
We've ever had Dragon Riders staying here before. It's very exciting.
May we inquire about a room for the night?
Well, bless me. Dragon Riders from Fort Weyr staying at the Rising Star. How many rooms do you need?
There is myself and 2 others.
Perhaps I can squeeze you in. Come back later and I'll see what I have. Come back later. I'll try to sort something out for you.
That skin was sought by a student of mine many years ago. He was a troublesome fellow and was caught by the guards trying to break into the caves. We disowned him, as did his family. I wonder where Lamrat has got to. We cannot delay any further.
The number of sick people just seems to go up and up. We soon won't be able to cope with the numbers.
Feel dying, Hister. Dark. Must sleep. Cove. Rest now.
Thanks for helping out around here.
Looks like you could do with all the help you can get.
Yes, I always had a bad impression of Dragon Riders, but you seem acceptable.
Oh? And who gave us the bad name?
Oh, we had a student here a few years ago. He hated Dragon Riders for some reason. Tried to turn everyone's views against them. He got expelled eventually. I believe he was also severed from the family name.
That's rather harsh.
He was a harsh character. Look, I can't really stop and talk. I've got too much to do.
Of course.
Sorry, can't stop.
The number of sick people just seems to go up and up. We soon won't be able to cope with the numbers.
Can't stop now. Sorry.
I wonder where Lamrat has got to. We cannot delay any further.
I don't believe it. That braggart Holland is left without paying. I knew he was trouble the moment I set eyes on him. Turns up out of the blue, runs up an almighty bill, and then just clears out of his room and leaves.
How much does he owe you?
A tidy sum and no mistake. And he's left the room in a right old mess. I can't confront him. He'd knock me down in a trice. I bet he wouldn't go up against a dragon rider, though.
Then why don't I see if I can find him?
Would you? Now that would be a great help. You'll probably find him out by the bar or thereabouts.
If I see him, I'll be sure to remind him of his debt.
I tell you, Holin, I haven't got the money.
That's not what I wanted to hear, Saurian. You owe me 50 marks, and I want that money now, or you're going to wash up with the next tide.
Yeah, you tell him.
Clear off. This has got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, clear off.
Are you Holland?
But what of it?
You owe Matrice some money.
And I'll pay her after I get it off this thief.
3 on 1 is a little unfair, don't you think?
But he wouldn't know anything about fair. He's trying to blame me for his cheating.
Let him go.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll have to teach you a lesson in manners.
Is that so? Here, Seren, hold this maggot. This won't take long.
Now, there was a small matter in Matrice's money.
Here, take the stinking money.
Good. Glad to see we could reach some kind of an agreement.
Get off. I don't need your help. This isn't over yet, Dragon Rider.
Here's the money that Holland owed, plus a little extra for the inconvenience.
Wonderful. From now on, you and your friends can stay as long as you like. For free. Let me show you to your rooms. Wonderful. From now on, you and your friends can stay as long as you like. For free.
He's been after me for weeks.
What was that all about?
Well, I have a soft spot for gambling, as do most people in town. It's the only thing to do around here. But Holin, he uses loaded dice.
How do you know this?
I saw him swap them tonight. He duped me out of 50 marks, and when I pull him up about it, he attacks me. Now I can't show my face anywhere, and I owe most of my possessions in gambling debts to him, all because he cheated.
Is there anything I can do to help clear your name?
Why, that is most gracious, sir. We need to expose his scam to Gamut, barman at the Dawn Sister pub. Then he'll more than likely be barred, and my debt will be cleared. Getting hold of those dice is going to be tricky, though.
How so?
He keeps them in a pouch about his waist. There is no way you'll be able to get them without him noticing.
I'll see what I can do.